Hi, I'm Stephen Burns, Primary Mortgage Resource, and today we're going to talk about occupancy types. So there are three main types of occupancies, and some of them are pretty straightforward, but there's one that gets misunderstood on a regular basis. So number one is primary residence, pretty straightforward. It is going to be where you are going to live pretty much full time. That is your primary residence. The second one is investment property, which again, pretty straightforward. It's going to be a property that you do not intend to live in. It's going to be for investment purposes, whether it's short-term or long-term, Airbnbs or your long-term leases. It's an investment. You have no intent to live there. And the third occupancy type, which a lot of people get misunderstood, is second home, also known as a vacation home. So the big thing on a second home, it has to make sense. So you can't just buy a second home that is 5 miles away. There's no purpose for a vacation home that's that close to your primary residence. But if you are going to buy a home in another state or up north in California, that is fair reason to have a vacation home or second home. It's going to be somewhere where it's not somewhere you can easily travel to. Now, there are certain guidelines or certain things that you got to focus on. Typically, you want to keep it over 100 miles. But the other thing is you can do it under 100 miles if it makes sense. So here in Southern California, where say you live in Redlands and you go to the beach a lot, you want to buy a beach house. Well, that is a resort area. That's an area that you may spend a lot of time at, and you don't want to have to commute that hour and a half each way just to get to the beach. So you want to buy a house out there and you're going to spend some time out there. Or you maybe want to go to the mountains and you want to spend some time up there. It's far enough away that it's not just the next city over and it's still within that 100 miles, but it's a resort area where you may spend a lot of time, but it's far enough away from your primary residence where it makes sense for you to travel and visit and spend time there. So those are the three main occupancy types. If you have any questions or you're not sure what kind of occupancy type works best for you, give me a call. Take care.